welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 baby items that I couldn't live without. If you haven't seen the baby items that you don't really need video, then make sure you guys go check that out. I will link that down below. So when you go from one baby to your second baby, you learn a lot, and I feel like that's what happened to me. I learned a lot myself. Not from watching YouTube videos, which I wish I would have done, because I feel like I learn and get a lot of my ideas from YouTube videos. So I kind of want to make this video for moms who are pregnant with either their first or their second baby, or even your third. These are just some items that I realized going from my first child to my second child, and they were like life-changing, and I just wish I would have applied these the first time around. On here, the first item is the moon-shaped bobby pillow, which I think everybody knows about those, but I didn't know the actual use for it or kind of how to use it. So the first time around, I kind of just used it for tummy time and for me to lay my baby down on, but it's really helpful for breastfeeding, and I think that's the whole purpose of it. So you put it on your body, just when you're laying down, especially in the hospital bed. Like, I brought this to the hospital, and with Liam I did not bring him to the hospital, so I wish I would have done that. That was probably the first mistake I made right there. So you just push the pillow up to you, and it helps you hold your baby up while you're breastfeeding, and I really think that that was one thing that really helped me with my breastfeeding journey with Wyatt, because I started off so strong, and that pillow really helped me because Wyatt was a big baby. Alright, number two, this is one that not a lot of people have heard about. I think I first saw it on Facebook, and then I was like, oh, that's kind of stupid. Who would ever use that? But a few months later, I was like, oh, I need this so bad. So it's a baby tent, and it's not like one where a baby sleeps in. It's actually for if you have like a younger baby in the summertime. I'm talking 4, 5, 6 months, or even a newborn, and you bring them outside. For me, I had a toddler at the time when summer was happening, and so I had to bring Liam outside, but I couldn't leave Wyatt inside. So I had this tent, and you just open it up, and you lay it on the grass, and your baby can lay in it. I brought toys. You can put blankets in there. It's really little, so it's not like you can lay in there, but it's good protection from the sun, from bugs or grass, anything. It's good for the baby to lay in there so they're not you know, getting burnt or anything. Lifesaver. I only used it a few times because we bought it towards the end of summer, but I kept it, and I will definitely be using it for baby number 3 if there ever is one. Number 3 is the Halo sleep sacks. It's kind of like a swaddling method, but without having to struggle to keep your baby's arms and legs in there. What it is, it's just like this big sack basically, and you put your baby's feet in there and their body, and you zip it up, and their arms are hanging out, but there's a little strap that you could put their arms in and strap the Velcro. So they're basically sleeping like this, and Liam loved it. Wyatt hated it, but I feel like it helped Liam for a few months sleep really well, and then he learned how to get out of it, and it was kind of ticking him off that he was like stuck in this thing. We stopped using it about 6 months, which is probably the normal age that a lot of people stop using it because of babies learning how to roll over, or just, you know, not wanting to be stuck in one place. So it's definitely a recommend if you're gonna have a new baby. You could probably use it past 6 months. I know that they have sizes that go up to, I think, like 3 years, which is kind of ridiculous to me, but go ahead and give it a try if you guys like it. Number 4 is the Rock and Play. I use this as if it was a bassinet. I know you're not supposed to, but Wyatt was so little and didn't want to sleep in the crib. Plus, it was so much easier to take him out of the Rock and Play than it was to take him out of the crib. We used it for 2 months for him to sleep in, but we used it longer for him to play in. He just took naps in there till about 5 months. Number 5 is a baby swing. We had a big swing and a little swing. I would recommend not getting the little swing. If you have room for a big swing, just register for that. It was kind of stupid for us to register for the big, the little, and a bouncer seat. Number 6 is a car seat cover. We had one for winter and for summertime. I would recommend both because especially if you live in like a place where I live where there's 4 seasons, you should definitely get the winter one. If you can only register for one, I would recommend the winter one over the summer one. Number 7 is Dreft Stain Remover. Someone had mentioned to me about the Dreft Stain Remover, and this stuff is seriously a lifesaver. Liam was on formula, so the yellow stains on his onesies would never come out, and then I started using this Dreft Stain Remover, and seriously, it was like a magic trick. Like, I was trying to get these stains out forever, like for months, and then I started using this Dreft Stain Remover, and it was a miracle worker. Alright, number 8 is a teething necklace. I'm not talking about the ones that babies can put in their mouth. I'm talking about the like amber beads necklace. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of them. Oh, I think I have one. 1 second. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. It goes around the baby's neck, and these amber beads are supposed to help, they like work against the warm skin to help reduce swelling of the gum and to reduce pain, I think it is. I think these things work. I thought this was the stupidest thing when I heard about it. I was like, that cannot work. Like, that's just a necklace. There's no way that it can work without like actually going into a child's mouth. It works. Wyatt started teething early, like 4 or 5 months, and he was screaming like in so much pain, and he did not take a pacifier, so we kind of had to just deal with the pain. We would give him Orajel and Tylenol, but they weren't working, and so after I found out that it wasn't working for him, I went to like this pediatric pharmacy, I guess. It's an all-natural pharmacy that's connected to a pediatrician's office. And I put this on, and a few hours later, perfectly fine. Never had any issue the whole like rest of the year with his teething. When he got to around 10 months old, I stopped putting this on him because he was pulling it off, and this was about the time when he started walking. So that was another reason, because I was like, oh, well, if he pulls it off or gets stuck somewhere while he's walking, like, that would be so scary. So people say that they let their kids sleep with this on because you're supposed to allow them to sleep with it on because it works better the longer that it's on their skin. I'm one of those moms who gets scared like anything. Like, number 9 are boogie wipes, and these are awesome. I heard about them when I was babysitting a child, and the kid had them, and I was like, what are those? And the mom was like, oh, these are boogie wipes. Like, I use them to wipe his nose and everything. And I was like, what? Like, why didn't I hear of that? They're awesome. I was just using Kleenex or baby wipes to wipe Liam's nose, but the boogie wipes are meant for boogers and meant for your face. So you don't have to scrub to get like crusted boogers off of your kid's nose. So definitely would recommend these. I buy them whenever we run out, and I mean, we mostly use them in the winter time, but I always have them in my diaper bag, even though my kids are 1 and 3. They're awesome. Like, number 10 is a Graco electric nose sucker, and I don't think the proper word is nose sucker, but that's what I call it, and this thing is awesome. So back when Liam was 4 months old, he was hospitalized because his oxygen levels were like declining. They were down to 80, and at that age they should be at 100 because they're so little. So they admitted him into the hospital, and basically what it was that his nose was so clogged, it was causing his oxygen to lower. So when we left the hospital 3 days after he was admitted, they said that we should buy a nose Frida, which I'm sure everyone has heard of, and we were like, okay, we'll just go get it. So we go, we're at Walmart, we look at like everything in the baby aisle, and we don't see the nose Frida, but we saw this Graco nose sucker, and this thing is awesome. This will last you forever. The batteries will last you maybe 2 years. I don't know. We've never had to replace the batteries except for last year we did. The batteries actually corrupted because we left it next to the sink, so they got wet, and so they corrupted because you're not supposed to get batteries wet. We just end up getting a whole new nose sucker because of what the batteries did to it. But it would have lasted us so much longer if we weren't dummies and leave it by the sink. But number 11 is a nursing cover, and I think that this one's kind of dumb. Like, I feel like I heard about this way too late. I heard about this when before I got pregnant with Wyatt, and then as soon as I found out I was pregnant with Wyatt, that was the first gift that I bought myself. Number 12, this is a video baby monitor. I talked about this, I think, in my March favorites. This is the one I have. I got this from Amazon. I'll make sure I link that down below. But I love it because right now I am in here filming a video and I'm watching my child sleep. So it's so convenient that I can just see him when I'm not in the room, and I also use it for when the boys are playing in there. Number 13 is a baby wrap. I had the one where it kind of like it goes over your body and you have to clip these things and you put the baby in front of you. For Liam, for Wyatt, I registered for like the actual wrap thing. I don't know. Okay, so when I had Liam, I was kind of skeptical of the whole thing because I was like, what if my baby falls off or out, or like what happens? Like, I was like, no, I don't need that, that's stupid. But then one day I was trying to get stuff done and I had to hold Liam and I was like, I can't do all this. So Kevin went out and bought me the one that clips, and I realized I really liked it, especially when we went on walks. So I got the wrap and I can't figure the stinking thing out. Like, I don't know how to do it. And I've been a part of like mommy wrap pages on Facebook, but no one's really, I mean, like, I can watch videos on it, but I feel like I'm doing something wrong because my child like slides down. I've used it like twice, but both times I've held my baby while he was on top, you know, like right here, like when he was being worn, because I didn't trust the wrap. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but hopefully I can figure it out, because if we have a third baby, I would love to just use that to go on walks with my kids, you know? Yeah, but I would definitely recommend it. Just figure out how to use it, because I didn't figure out at all. So I don't know, I'm just SOL, I guess. Number 14 is a humidifier, and I think that this is something that people think that they don't need. Even if you guys have summer all year round, I don't know what people call it in other states. Do they say that it's just summer all the time? I don't know. Here we have 4 seasons. So a humidifier is so important even if you have summer all year round. I just think that kids get sick in any season. It's a tip to you guys, whoever's watching this video. Register for things that you think you will need eventually, because you probably will need it. If you're thinking about it, you probably will need it, and just register for it. And if someone gets it for you, great. If someone doesn't, then you know, you can go get it yourself. But I just feel like that was like my thought process was, oh, I don't need this right now, or oh, I'm not gonna use that, and I was wrong. So number 15 is pretty much a typical thing that you would register for. It's a stroller, and the one that you can put the matching car seat in the stroller. A lot of people told me I wouldn't need this because my son was born in the wintertime, but I ended up using it a lot more than I thought. Those carriers are so heavy, so why would anyone want to carry those things by itself? I don't know. Alright you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.